So Liberation is for women only, and it is a program that just came out of me. I don't even want to call it a program. Like, I don't even know what to fucking call it. It's like a mastermind mixed with an inner circle, mixed with private coaching, mixed with an exceptional level of access to the, like, every thought I'm having in the moments I'm having. And it's a container that's going to offer, honestly, like a different level of support than I've probably provided ever before. And I just wanted to mention it. So I will actually have put the link to the podcast episode I just recorded about it. And because it explains it really well. And for anybody who's, just interested in general and the way like these concepts are birthed and like how we really work through things and stuff like that, like it's still a great listen, even if you're not a woman or you're not interested in liberation. Like the thing in itself is a really great listen. I listened back to it today, actually, and I don't really usually listen to my own podcasts. And I was like, damn, that was really good. So we'll put the link in here. The reason I want to mention it is that, again, if you are interested in that, like, you're more than welcome to purchase a space in it. The other thing is that if you're not sure if it's a good fit for you or details or whatever, you can always just send me a message and we can talk about it. It's going to be 7 months of support for 6 payments. So it'll be 6 payments for 7 months of support, and it'll be a group Voxer chat that I'll be live inside of, Voxer's voice messaging that I'll be live inside of every day, sharing, responding, interacting, encouraging, supporting the whole group. So it'll be a small group of women, like under 10. And it will be that you will get a personal Voxer check-in with me about what you're wanting to focus on for the week and like supporting you in anything I can do that once a week. You get one hour private phone call once a month. We do one group live stream once a month. There will be lifetime access to over a dozen specific videos for this group that will cover all of the areas of life. And that's the thing, like, this conversation is for this concept, and this whole deal is for women who live a life that no one else really that doesn't make sense to anyone else. Because these badass women are these women who have really big strengths that doesn't make sense to anyone else. But also, like, that the world tells us we can't be both. Like, the world for a really long time made me feel like I had to be a closet person, like closet energy, witch hippie lady, right? Like, I had to step back and not talk about essential oils, even though I've been using them for like 12 years, not talk about grounding and how I go out into the world outside and put my feet on the earth and like picture roots, going down to my feet into the core, and like all of these spiritual practices, earth-based practices, natural practices, like those pieces were happening for so many years in learning those parts of myself and really like strengthening my intuition and the tools that I have and things like that, which we all have in our own unique ways. Like, that had been happening for so long before I ever started talking about it with you guys. And what's funny is it's like, because you can't be this super high level strategy-based business badass and this woman who's super in touch with her feelings, knows what the fuck she wants, goes after it, can't, take the words of the world and say, no, I want to be all of these things at the same time. I want to be focused. I want to live by the cycles of the moon and understand the energies, understand what's going on in my own body, understand what makes the most sense for me personally in my own rhythm, and still be producing at a level that most people tell you that you're not supposed to be because you're a girl, right? Like, all of these pieces, like, we are allowed to be all of these things. And it's taken me a really long time to fully speak of that. But also, I mean, I've done over 10 years worth of work on this shit of getting to know those parts of me and how to use them just right to best benefit what I need, but then also to best benefit me inwardly as well, and like the balance that lives between there and how we can go through the different seasons without being disrupted and having that support. And it's just something that I've always craved, is this level of support that I'm creating right now. And I've always had to go multiple places to receive it from multiple different types of coaches, and even then sometimes it wasn't fully fulfilled. And so basically, over 10 years worth of this work, 6 years of the business, of my own business part, right? I've been doing other business for 15 plus years. And then all the personal development specific work, like all of that stuff is going to be blurted out of me into these women and into to help them hopefully bridge some gaps, right? And bridge some timelines. And that's a huge piece of it. And so the other part too is like, I have never provided access, like you guys get this and I'll bridge you a bit, but like, I have never provided this much access to like my current depth of understanding and integration of a concept before. Because here's the deal, like these concepts that I live and that you guys know that I talk about get deeper and deeper and better and more integrated and more in tuned day after day after day after day. And they always will, as long as I continue the work that I'm doing. Right. And so like my understanding of a concept a year ago is different than it is now. Right. It's different than it was a month ago. It's like that in the moment, like, Jamie, where are you feeling with this? Like, how did you handle when these kinds of things came up? Or what was your path to getting to this space? Like being able to just riff on that and let all of that come out of me. Like I've never actually given that to someone before. So it's going to be like, as far as like content value goes, it's over $20,000 worth of value. Like I went and kind of just added it up just to see, like, it's well over $20,000 worth of value at like an $11,000 price point, unless you pay in full, which you get even more of a discount. But also, and it's broken down into payments, obviously. But if you do it during the time frame of my birthday weekend, because I'm doing fat sale, so from October 8th through the end of the day on Sunday, you get over $2,000 off. So what that would do is lower the monthly payment by like $340. Or if you paid in full, you'll actually be saving almost $4,000 total if you paid in full, because it's already a pay in full deal from the first, like the regular price point. So anyways, if it's something that you even are remotely interested in, like ask some questions. The sales page will be live tomorrow. Feel free to like reach out to me. We can even jump on a phone call if you want to. But the whole point is that like, I would like to reach as many people as I can during that sale point so they have the opportunity to take, advantage of that if they can. So there's that. I just wanted to give you that spiel really quickly because I'm all over the place with it, like talking about it and things, but I know that it's hard sometimes to get the people that I really want to hear about it. So there's that. We'll put like I said, we'll put the link to the podcast episode, which I feel like was just really, really a great episode anyways, here in the space so you can listen to it. And if you have any questions about any of the things that we talked about today, reach out. Yeah, there's the things. That's it.